Hello, FSXtreames here. Now today I'm in the Pmdg 747 and I'm just going to make a short flight from Auckland to Auckland because why not? Well, so yeah, I'm going to depart. At the moment I'm holding short of runway 23 left. We're going to depart through runway 23 left and come back around and land on runway 23 left. I've set up my flight plan already, as you can probably see on the display over here. And autopilot's all set and we go. Our cruise altitude will be 8,000. So this isn't really a tutorial, this is just a showy off the whatever you want to call it video, just showing you just a bit of a show off video for the Pmdg 74. So we'll turn off the dome lights because we don't need those on for takeoff. Okay, and we'll do a before takeoff checklist. Taxi on. Oh wait, no, we'll do it before. Okay. First of all, we'll bring out the panels. Landing lights on. Strobe lights are on, and now we can go up and hold short of the runway, so let's do that. Now the Pmdg 747, I know currently that Pmdg are going to make I think they're already in the process of it now, making the Pmdg 747V version 2, which will bring the 747 up to the... So it's pretty much, they're going to make a new 747 from the ground up, so it's a totally new aircraft, and it's going to bring it up to the standard of the 777 and the 73, which will be awesome, because at the moment you can see this is lacking detail. Like, the textures aren't as good as they could be, and the cockpit is nowhere near as nice as the 73 or the 777. So that'll be lovely when that comes out. Can't wait to get that. Okay, so we set up parking brakes. Do that. Control dot. Auto throttle we'll set on. There we go. And autopilot settings. Yep, they're all good. And thrust levers up to, I'll bring this up because we'll be using that. Okay, thrust levers up to 70%. Bring it up just a tad, and up a little bit more. We will then release the parking brakes now and then engage toga. Push the yoke forward until we reach 80 knots, so we don't get the aircraft doing a wheelie on the runway. It'll call us out 80 knots, so we can put it back. There we go, put it back to central. Wait for the V speeds.
V1, rotate.
Up we go.
V2.
And we're up. Follow the flight director. Positive rate for the gear up. Pretty straight out approach to this one, so don't have to worry about engaging the autopilot too early. Keep this baby straight. And we'll engage the autopilot now. Go. Put the yokes down so they don't annoy us. Okay, and we'll do our after takeoff checklist. So the gear is up. We'll put our flaps up now as well, because we're getting to that speed. And when we pass flaps up, we'll put it up. Okay. Flaps we're raising in a second. As far as the takeoff goes, this is pretty simplistic. Flaps up. Up they go. Put the gear to off position now. And there we go. We're up. So we're going to approach the top climb. Let me show the outside view so we get a good view of the outside. Air New Zealand, I know. Lovely airline. My favourite actually, although it is my home airline. I love it. I mean, the texturing on the outside is pretty great with the Pmdg, current Pmdg. I mean, looks really darn awesome at night. But I can't wait for the version 2 of the 747 because that'll be superb. knowing what Pmdg have brought their 777 up, their latest one, up to standard. Last 1,000 to go, then we're at 8,000 feet. Okay, we're at 8,000 feet now. So, we can do our cruise checklist. That's what we're fun to do our... All these landing lights on, blah blah. CCAS basic mode, we set to neutral because, well, we're not going to be climbing anymore. And below 10, the anti-ice. Yeah, we'll turn that on. Anti-ice on. No random order, just turn that on. There we go. And cruise. Autopilot, radio contact. Don't have any center fuel, so we're fine as far as we go. So in a minute we're going to make a right turn, and we're going to start the approach procedure, which will bring us back around, out, and again to runway 23 left down there. Great. Wing view there. So just cruising at 250 knots at the moment. So there we go, making our turn now. Following L11V nav right there. We'll turn on some dome lights so we can see things. What I love with this, let me show this is quite funny. Let me go to... We'll go to first officer seat. And if I... Let me just move my camera over a bit. Now this is funny as, if you ask me. Put your mouse over this. Do not disturb. I'm assuming this is the toilet. You can't open it either. You can open the main door out here though, that's pretty cool. You can see into the cabin out there. It's quite cool. Yeah, let's go back to our camera. And we'll shut that. Come on, shut. But the cat, people get freaked out. But as far as takeoff, it is pretty easy. Some of the features on the 7.4 aren't really working. Like, the overhead is pretty good. I mean, there's stuff up here that you can't really, like, operate and stuff like that, which Pmdg will probably fix in the next update. Like the V2, sorry. And there's stuff up there as well you can't touch. But, can't wait for the V2. Great. Where is our plane going? Somewhere, apparently. Apparently not where it should do. Ah, there we go, it's redone its route again. Yeah, so now Auckland's over there. So I will say we could probably begin our approach briefing. So we'll set our approach speed in the flight management car. We'll go flaps 30 for the approach and after that and 140 knots, that's fine. Okay, we will be descending in a second at top descent, which is just there. So we will prepare for that shortly. Auckland's lights flashing over there. As I say, I've got the default scenery pack. It looks much better at night because, of course, it doesn't look as much. Well, it does a little bit. It doesn't look as much like a desert anymore. But yeah, kind of. At least you got some bright lights that remind you, oh, it's not a desert after all. But yeah, okay. So I'm pretty sure we've already got the R list all set up. So if we go to radio and navigation, yeah, it's already set up. That's all good. Okay, so we'll reset our thing for descent. So if I go to the legs page, we'll find out where we're going to descend to. We'll go 1,600. That it looks appropriate. We'll bring up the panel because it makes it a lot easier. Because some of these buttons are really hard to control. I like the NGX and the 777. Which are great aircraft. And we're turning. Oh, lovely floor down there. Also, the masks don't work. Not that that's important, but knowing Pmdg, they will fix that in their next update for the V2. So yeah, with the V2, it's not going to be an add-on. It's not. Well, it is an add-on. Sorry, it's not going to be an update for the current one. It's a rebuilded pretty much from the ground up. So like making a whole new aircraft, and yeah, so you're gonna have to buy it as a separate package. So yeah. But anyway, we're approaching top of descent in a sec. While we're going around this circly approach. More of a steady turn, if you ask me. Imagine seeing this just flying around. Love that, that'd be awesome. It doesn't look very big from the airport. Wing view there. Come back in. Okay. So, checklist. Set up order rates now to we'll set them to 1, which we really like today. Okay, coming up to top of descent, and before we do that we'll just set our TCAS to phasing mode, whatever you want to call it, to below. Check for any traffic. There is none. I haven't got any AI traffic on today, so don't want to lag it out too much. So, we're passing top of descent any moment now. Camera today. Zoom it into 10 so you can see it a bit better. And we'll be passing it about now, and the autopilot should automatically start descending us. So here we go now, and we're going down on the path to Auckland, which is over there. Okay, let's do a seat checklist. Okay, TCAS base mode is to below. Speed rates up when needed, when we're going too fast, which we currently not at the moment. Altimeter just under 18,000, we're not under, already under 18,000, and it's already set to for the current altimeter, so that's fine. Landing lights are on, and the taxi lights, as I'm aware, are on. Turn the dome lights off now. That's us for now until we get onto the final approach. Ooh. Okay, it's walking down there. Yeah, the lighting in the 747 is quite cool. It's quite cool when you got a dark cockpit. Okay. I don't know if it'll manual in here. Last time I did manual with the 7.3 it went a bit weird. But we can try. Route changing a little bit there. Bit of a curvy approaching. Let's zoom out possibly a little bit so we can see it a bit better. Oh, it's a bit weird. But anyhow, we will just keep with it. We will arm the approach now. as we'll turn on this in a second. We are looking a bit high, but I'm assuming with that all change we are on descent path. There goes the LS now, and it's coming up here, so that's good. We look to be on it. I'm going to set our speed automatically now. Set it down to reference speed. Which for us, to blow a bit of speed brake as well. Speed brake out. Now it is. Our reference speed was 140. So we'll set that. There we go. And we're now on the ice. Cool. Okay, we'll set the flaps. Cool. And camera, there we go. That's 5. And flaps 10. What's it saying? Speed brake extended. That's fine, no, that's fine. Flaps 20. Put the speed brake in. Gear down. Flaps 30. There we go. Flaps 30. Configuration gear, that's fine. The gear's going down. There we go. The gear's down.
2,500.
No, that seems a bit slow for our reference speed. So we'll put that up to about 45. Actually, no, 49. That'll get us up there. Well, we'll just check anyway if the reference speed has changed. No, it hasn't, so that's a bit crazy. We'll lower our rate of descent. Our nose up, so that'll get us sorted. There we go, not quite as far. Nose down, nose up now. Seems a bit fast. We'll go down to 45. Looks good for me. We'll bring up our yoke and we'll take manual control in a sec. When do we get close enough? I'll say probably as we pass about 1,000 feet. Actually no, we'll get that down because that's just going to ruin our line of sight of our ILS. Where are we? 1,700? Looking good. The outside view for a little bit. It's a lovely looking plane. Sad New Zealand's last 747 got retired last couple of days ago. Really sad. But anyhow, I'm still gonna fly it because probably one of my favourite aircraft. Not my favourite aircraft for me is the 777. And then after the 777 it would be probably the 73, A320, and then the 74. But anyway,
1,000.
okay, we're passing 1,000 feet, so we will turn off the autopilot. And the auto throttle. And we will fly. Trying to get it off course, take control. A bit windy. Bang around the this way. Nose down a bit. Down aisle a little bit because we're going a bit far. Arm speed brakes, I don't think we did that. The arms.
500. Approaching minimums.
A bit speed up, so we're going a bit low.
400. Light slope. Minimums. Light slope.
I usually, it's going to yell glide slope at me, but I do like to come in for a bit of a lower approach, because if you count the flare.
Light slope.
See, even now we're on the peppies, so that's fine.
Light slope. 100.
Looking good. Idle.
50. 40. 30.
Flare.
20. 10.
And we're down, touchdown. Lovely landing. And reverse.
80 knots.
And we'll just gauge at 60, which is about now. Disengaged. And we'll take off the brakes now. Okay, so that's us. For now, that's the landing. Let's go away. Auto throttle this, and the orbit pilot is fine. Anti-ice, yeah, well, it's still pretty cold down here at night, so we'll turn that off anyway in a second. Just taxi off the runway. Slow it down a bit more, and we'll do the after landing checklist, and then I'll say goodbye to you. Okay. Keep up a bit of speed, keep you rolling. Okay. So, I'm going to check the transponder. Did I select that as test? I hope not. Oh, I did, didn't I? It's a bit annoying. Okay, it's gonna shout me.
System test okay.
Taxiways flaps up. Speed brake is up. Auto brakes. Look. Oh, let's turn this thing into another taxiway. Round and then round again. Into the international area. Slow down a bit more, and we'll make a turn into here. We'll continue up here. Okay, we'll do brakes, then landing light, and then strobe. Slow it down a bit. It's off. Turn back this way a little bit. And we'll turn onto this taxiway over here. Slight turn. There we go. Let's continue. And turn this way a bit. Key, and then we'll do the landing lights. So I can't see where we're going with this one. But, anyhow. So landing lights off, X lights off, and some strobe. Open, strobe off, there we go. And we'll just park around here. Just park here. I haven't got my buildings on, so I don't know where I am. And we'll park. Here we go. There we go. So yeah, I hope, let me start the APU. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I say, I love making them. Very fun, entertains me. Hope it entertains you. Taxiway, oh well, block it up. We'll turn that anti-ice off, got to do that. Turn it on. And yeah, so I'll get, once this APU starts, I will shut the engine down and that'll be it for me. So yeah, like I say, I hope you enjoyed the video. And I don't know what I would do for my next video. Probably something crazy. I don't know. But yeah, let's actually go to the outside view, show a little bit. So we're all down. Oh, that. Oh wait, let's go back to that. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, like and subscribe, and I will see you. I don't know when I'll be making my next video. Very soon. So we'll see you then. Let me shut down this. Come on, there we are. So we'll see you next time. So bye bye.